Okay, welcome everybody. I want to show everybody how to do the Monday graduation trade for our final, the goal of our challenge to trade a sim or a live trade in the trade room, especially if you've never traded before or you've been sitting on the sidelines and worried about trading. So this is the graduation trade we'll be taking on Monday. Okay, now I'm going to set up the real trade. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Put your chart on CL. Tell you what, I want to check. I think oil rolled over. Okay, so let's learn a couple of things. I think oil rolled over a couple of days ago. All right, meaning we're not on the CL1 contract anymore. We're on the CL2 contract. So one way you can tell is by go to new, go to the market analyzer, okay? And the market analyzer opens up a chart. Now, normally the chart will have different columns and rows, okay? I reduced the number of columns and rows and I added my own. I added just the instrument, just daily volume, and just days until rollover. That way, if you right click, you can add columns by clicking columns, and then it shows you which ones are available. So I could add the bid price by double clicking bid price, apply it and okay it. And now see I have bid price there. So, but I don't want bid price, so I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to columns. I'm going to remove bid price. I'm going to highlight it and remove it, okay, because I don't need it. But I'm going to look at instrument, daily volume, and days until rollover. I know I want to trade oil on Monday. I think oil, I think oil has rolled over. So I'm going to add my oil contract instruments, my current ones. The current oil contract. So remember what I said? If you're getting ready to add stuff or do things, first thing you do, just change your chart. Change your chart to CL0223 because I think that's the current chart now. And then I'm going to add instruments to that columns and rows. I'm going to go back to new, market analyzer, bring that chart back, right click, add instruments. CL223 is at the top. Now I know it's the correct contract because it's 32 days till rollover, but let's triple check. The previous contract was CL123, so I got to find that one. It's not in my short list. CL123. Negative days, rollover took place a day ago. So we are CL223, and you could tell also there's a lot more daily volume, over 150,000 more. So the correct contract is CL223. So we have a trade coming up, and here's what we're going to do though. Um, I'm putting MCL 0223 on as well because we're going to be trading MCL for this report. MCL 0223. You can watch on CL 0223 because we don't want to scare anybody. We don't want anybody to lose $100 in a in a educational setting. We all know it's possible to lose money trading futures, right? February is the contract. You're seeing more volume on February, Bill, because that's the contract we're trading. MCL 0223. That's our contract. Now, we're setting up a trade that if it doesn't work, the most you could lose is about $30. That would be the most you could lose. Okay. Now, of course, you could win. So that's the nice thing to think about. You want to have your clock working. Okay. You want your clock working. And I'll probably do this again because this is graduation. You know what I mean? This is like This is what we're here for, okay? So you want your clock working. These are the tools that we want. I'm getting rid of the squeeze. We're not using it, okay? We're not using it. The setup for this trade is really simple. We're going to trade, and what I'm going to do is create a template, and then I'll let everyone have the template. And then I'm also going to create a DMF. So you're going to go to strategy, JOBB version 10. It's going to be a breakout trade, and our entry is going to be 90002. 90002. Okay. And the bracket is going to be 6. Okay. And I've got one position, one target for 15 ticks. Now, but what I think we really should do is trade 2 positions. All right. We're trading micros. We're using a small stop. Okay. We're using a 10 tick stop. So make your stop 10. So the most you can lose is about $25 if it doesn't work, just so everybody knows there's no surprises if it doesn't work. So we've got one position for position 1, a second position for position 1. Our first target is going to be 8 ticks. Our second target is going to be 15 ticks. Okay. And if target 1 gets hit, target 1 stop move. What it means is if target 1 gets hit, move your stop to this place that we tell it to move it to automatically. And we're going to type in break even, BE. So target 1 stop move. If the target gets hit, the stop is going to automatically move to break even. So if you hit your first target, you're going to automatically make $8. Okay? Everybody clear on that? Everybody clear? Okay. That's our setup. That's our setup. It's a breakout trade. We're activating at 90002. It's a 6-tick bracket. Let me double check my stop. Hang on. We doing a 15-tick stop? We might be able to get away with a smaller stop. I'm seeing a smaller stop. I think we can get by with a 12-tick stop. A little bit bigger than 10. A little bigger than 10. 10 is small. We're going to do a 12-tick stop. So that's our setup. That's how we're going to trade Monday. We're going to use a 6-tick bracket. It's going to be a breakout trade. It's for Monday. Okay. I'm going to save a template. Save. And you can save the template now, and I don't have to send it to you if you do it. We're going to call this MCL Oil Open Breakout and date it today. MCL Oil Open Breakout. Great and date it today. Save a template. Let's save us the grief, the effort of my not having to send you a template. You don't need it. You could do it yourself. Okay. And you should know how to do it yourself. Now, we could do this trade right now as a practice. Okay. We just have to change the time, right? But don't forget to save your template, right? Save your template. All right. And then apply it and okay it. Now, we don't even have to change the time. Who's smart out there? And who knows what would happen Hey, we forgot something very important. Very important. My apologies. Right click the chart, go back to strategies, scroll down. We got to check all the things we're supposed to check, right? Turn off your account warnings. Turn them off. Okay. Double check. Make sure that your input series is on MCL 0223. And on your label, label the trade oil open. Okay. That's what we're going to trade. We're going to trade the oil market open. We're going to trade the oil market open. Okay. Now, resave your template because it'll update it. So how do you save a template that's already been saved? Click on template, click on save, find the file, right? Find the template we just saved. What did we do? Did we do MCL? Did we do MCL open? MCL oil open breakout 12/16/22. Double click it again. You'll hear a little tone and say yes, resave it, apply it, okay it. Now, when we look on the control panel, it's labeled oil open. The account's on SIM. Everybody should be on SIM right now. Who knows what would happen? We're on the MCL chart. What would happen if we enable the trade right now? What would happen? Fred, I'm not going to allow you to answer because I know you know. Larry, I'm not going to allow you to answer because I know you know. Okay. Experts, I'm not allowing to answer. What would happen? What's going to happen if I click on Bill's got it? Bill got it. Bill said it would start trading right away. It would put the bracket on, right? It would execute the trade. Why? Because our time already passed. It's past 9 o'clock in 2 seconds, right? So you can practice this trade. Click. Make sure your charts are spread wide enough, right? That's why I like my charts spread. That's why I like to check. You could always cancel the trade. Spread your charts wide, uncheck, put it back on by checking. Okay. Now you can practice the trade. You're going to get filled eventually. It's oil. Oil is going to move more than 6 ticks. That's our bracket. That's not very much. It's going to fill us. And then we're going to have our 2 targets, right? Make sure you're on sim or you're going to spend real money to practice. And you might, okay, I got filled short. Let's let it play out. If price keeps going short, when it hits the first target, it's going to put me in. It's going to give me a profit, and it's going to do what? It's going to move my stop to break even, right? Now, don't ever think it's cheating to practice a trade before you take the trade real. There's nothing smarter you can do than practice an event before you trade that event. Okay. Do you know how often I practiced this morning's trade on Flash Manufacturing Services? Tons of times. Tons. I was ready for almost anything that happened except what happened today. It did not get me ready for what happened today. The market was so fast. But I'm always, always practicing my trades because I want to be ready. I want to know what to do when the stop moves to break even. What if I decide, oh, I goofed. My stop's a little bit too small. I see something on the chart. I want to make my stop bigger. Hold down your left mouse and drag your stop up. Okay. Now, it stopped me out because I didn't let my stop, it hit my stop. I hadn't moved it yet. Let's do it again. Uncheck the trade. Uncheck the trade. So the most you can lose on this trade is going to be about 24 bucks. I think $24 is a great amount of money to spend to start on your journey, to transform your trading life and become a trader. And a successful trader is what your goal is, right? As long as it doesn't matter, the software doesn't care what the time is to trigger a trade. If it's triggered a trade at 9 o'clock this morning, anything after 9 o'clock is going to trigger now if your strategy has 9 o'clock as the trigger time. So if I enable a trade with 9 o'clock as my trigger time, I'm going to get brackets again. I got filled long. Okay, it was a 6-tick bracket. And now I'm practicing the trade. I'm practicing the trade. I don't have to do anything yet. But what if I think my stop should be bigger? I could drag it down. Hold down the left mouse button, drag it down, let it go. Now my stop's bigger. Look at that. My target got hit. My stop moved to break even. Now, no matter what happens, I'm not going to lose money on the trade. It changed direction, and I made $8 back from what we lost 24 before. All right. That's how the trade's going to work that we're taking. It's extremely easy. Who's got a question? Lucy, you're getting a weird error. Oh man, you can't be. No risk settings defined for this instrument. Lucy, you got to email the broker. I don't remember what that means. I don't remember. Uh, hang on, Lucy. Let's try something. Let's try something real quick. Let me just try one thing. No risk settings. It's something really simple, but I don't. It happened to me once a long time ago, and I don't remember what the fix is. Okay, Lucy. So there is a solution. It's okay. It has to do so. Lucy, here's the answer. How about Lucy? You don't have to call them. I'll give you a copy of this cut and paste. Lucy, I'll give you a copy of this cut and paste. Okay? And I'll give it to everybody. There you go. It looks pretty easy, so I think you should be able to deal with it. You just have to do a reset. Anytime, folks, you get an error and you don't know what it is, always, of course, I mean, you forget. We all forget. Google it with NinjaTrader. Make sure you mention NinjaTrader in the Google. And then if it doesn't, you can't find a reasonable answer that's helpful. If it's tech support for the platform, send an email to platform support. I'll type this in. Platform support at ninjatrader.com. Okay. If you need, now that might be a broker error. So the other email is brokerage support at ninjatrader.com. Okay. That's the other email. Those are the two emails that I'm always keeping track of. Chris, it's normal. Chris says he deleted strategies that were in his strategy control panel. When you're done trading, uncheck it. Save it as a template if you want to. You can always go back. If it's in the control panel, go back to strategies and save it. Okay. You can always save it. If you save it, Chris, it'll be a template. If you don't save it, you'll just have to enter it again. You'll just have to enter it again. So save it as a template. If it's a trade you're going to do over and over, in order to remove a strategy, you right click it and just click remove. And then you cannot save it as a strategy anymore. You just can't. Okay. All right. If you think your MCL chart has frozen, why do you think it's frozen? Nothing's moving, Bill. If you think your chart's frozen, look at the top where it says 1 minute. Change to a, click the down arrow and change to a 2 minute and see if it redraws the chart, and then go back to a 1 minute and see if that doesn't start your data moving again. If you think your chart's frozen still, go to connections, disconnect your connection, go back to connections and reconnect it to your live connection. Okay. All right. If all else still doesn't work, reboot your platform, reboot NinjaTrader. Okay. If it's still not working, reboot NinjaTrader. All right. Sometimes data just freezes. It just happens. It just happens. So it turns out our trade room was not enabled. Isn't that crazy? Our phone trade room was not enabled. Here's what I would do. If you all want to do uh, if we want to do a test, if we want to do a test, everybody uninstall. I mean, it's so easy to do, so easy to do. Okay, Roz, I'll make sure I'm going to post the bulk of the recording. Okay. Uninstall your phone app and reinstall it. Okay. But wait until I tell you. Uninstall it. Don't install it. Uninstall it. Let me see if I can tell if he did anything to my trade room that I can see the phone app now being installed. I can't see anything. So I don't know that we're going to get a resolution to this today. Let's wait till next session. I don't want to waste any more time on the phone app. We'll get it going on next session. It's no problem. I'll get it going tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. We'll do the phone tomorrow. So I'm actually happy we did the trade for Monday. So everybody knows what the graduation trade is. It's not a secret. We don't want it to be a secret. I want everybody to practice and be ready for it, because if you're able to take the risk and your account is set up, you can take a live trade. It's going to be low risk. Should be a good probability of a winner. The market open is a good time to trade for oil. And this is a trade we tested many Mondays. It's a Monday trade. Okay. And you know how we are. That's the way we like to do things, on a schedule. So we wanted to find a Monday trade because that's the day of our test. Okay. Of our challenge, our final challenge day. Class tomorrow at 12. We still have a lot of really good subjects. We still have earnings to cover. We still have the micro futures. So, I've been teaching you micro futures and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? I've been doing it in the back door, if you know what I mean. We've been doing micro futures just by trading. That's that's the best way to learn something. Okay, any questions, folks? Uh, if not, everybody's got the trade for Monday. I think everyone has come incredibly far, incredibly far. I think it's really been excellent education. Not bragging for me. I think it's just been a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff. And so I'll see everybody at noon. Does anyone have any questions? Anybody have any questions? So there's a couple of people that I'm absolutely dying for you to take a sim trade with me. And can I call you out or am I going to embarrass you if I call your name out? Noon Saturday. Am I going to embarrass you if I call your name out? I mean, I don't want to call somebody's name out unless I see them say, call me out. If you don't mind if I mention your name that I'd like to see you take a sim trade, type in yes. Type it in yes, it's okay. It's okay to call out. If you don't call out, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Can I call it out? If you don't type it in, I won't. I won't. So I'll wait 30 seconds to see. Like I said, I don't want to embarrass anybody, but there are a couple of people that I know for a long time, and I would very much want them to take a sim trade because then I will feel like I really did my job, that I really succeeded, really succeeded. All right, so look, I'm not going to call them out. Maybe they're not here and just that computer is here. So I'll see everybody in the trade room. Um, okay, wait, I'm going to help Lucy. Hold on. Lucy, it worked on CL, but MCL was not on the list to add. Lucy, is MCL, go to tools. Lucy, go to tools. Go to instrument list. Everybody could do this. Add MCL to computer. Everybody go to tools. Go to tools. Unless you have the instrument added, go to instrument lists. Scroll down to futures. Click on add and type MCL space 0223. Enter. Do you need me to do that again? And then apply it and OK. Go to tools, go to instrument lists, scroll down to futures, click on add, type in MCL space 02-23. Press enter. Okay, now it should say instrument already exists in the list. Okay it. And now I'm guessing, Lucy, that you should probably be okay. You shouldn't have a problem adding MCL. But just remember, if it's unsolvable by you easily, don't waste an hour screwing around. Just send an email to brokerage support or platform support at ninjatrader.com. They are really good about answering quickly. They're really good. Within a half an hour, you'll probably have an answer. Okay? All right, everybody. I will see everybody tomorrow. Um, I think we're doing great. The action step, I'm asking everyone, please log into the trade room. It's such an easy action step. Show us that you logged into the trade room, okay, on Facebook. Please post it to Facebook. All right? Post it to Facebook. We just want to know that you're having fun doing all this stuff. And you know what? I've got a double action step. It's Friday, right? It's Friday. It's Friday action step. Post a selfie with friends, family, and pets. Post a selfie, friend, family, pets. Any of them, okay? It's Friday. Friday freak out, okay? It's Friday freak out. Everybody's going out, having some fun, relaxing. It's been another long week of learning. It's been a lot of learning. Hours, hours. Okay? Post a selfie, log into the trader. Not a lot of homework. Not a lot of homework. All right? I will see everybody tomorrow at noon. What's our topic tomorrow? What's our topic tomorrow? I know I'm going to go over reversal trades tomorrow. You know what? We'll go over Q&A, Saturday Q&A. We'll go over reversal trades and we'll go over the graduation trade. Okay? That's what we'll do tomorrow. Okay, everyone. And who knows what other surprise will be. Okay, Lucy, problem solved. Great. Okay, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. Looking forward to those pictures. I'm looking forward to the pictures, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.